The lore of dead rails. So one of you guys may think, what's the lore of dead rails? And so I am here to help you guys found the answer. But before that, can you help me by subscribing? Because we are nearly to 1,000 subscriber. Like the video if you like this. If you doesn't like this, just dislike it. I don't really care anyways. And then from there, let's just get started the video. Way back then in 1895, the US hired Nikola Tesla to work on the military weapon, and said it will act like a virus or something, and the weapon called Agent 15. While Nikola and their workers work on it, Simone make a mistake that made the virus to break out and spreading. Before all the workers turn into a zombie, Nikola Tesla decided to tell them to put his brain in a jar he doesn't get infected by the virus. Later, the Agent 15 spreading into Fort Constitution, forcing Captain Prescott and their army to get infected. And in 1899, the Agent 15 started to spread across US. Chaos is everywhere and martial law hits. But the good thing is that the cure has been found in Mexico, and people started to escape to Mexico. And that's where the player comes to escape. So from this we know that Washington, D.C. hired Nikola Tesla to start working on his newest bioweapon. And the surprising is that Tesla completed it less than a month, so the US buys 100 barrels of it. Now, we were entering the incident and mistake here. Conditions started to get worse when Nikola and his work are infected by the virus. And the virus is spreading fastly. So after years of that incident, some virus just started to appearing in America. And they think that the virus is just some mutation from the influenza virus. But it started to create another problem. And the bad thing is they are not influenza mutation. And it seems like it's only affected on humans. A day after the spreads of the virus, many towns reported a raid. This raid was suspected to be of the virus that has infected dozens of towns. And after 3 days, the zombie virus started to spreading way more faster. And we call it as zombie apocalypse. After the spreading of the virus on Sterling or mining town, the miners started to disappear. Many believed it were caused by the virus. And the condition there started to get way more worser. And the Sterling town was closed just like that. But you guys could see there is so many living skeleton inside the mining cave, that the skeleton were nor a zombie but are really skeletons. Esquelto was suspected as the miner that gone while ago. They could be disappeared because of the weird mask and the jade sword. And it's still a mystery. We were started to get into the curing mission, the phase for the player to come in. A few years after the incident, the zombie infection that destroyed the nation. In the 15th of July 1899, government officially announced that Mexican scientists has discovered the cure for the virus. And government started to tell the peoples to go to Mexico for the cure and so it doesn't spreads more. But this escaping mission was very difficult, because people need to sacrifice their live. Because those monsters lurking around, and their own country has been infected by the virus and the mutating monsters. So the conclusion is, the government wanted to create a powerful bioweapon for the military that could match a virus. And all of this started from a scientist called Nikola Tesla that has been wrongly infected by the virus. And the worst part is, the leader of the military, Captain Prescott, that missing was also infected by the virus. And this virus spreading was made for the bioweapon process, but ended by a worse nightmare that US couldn't forget about. That not just eat, but destroy the whole nations. And there is some mystery that we haven't explained, such as like where does vampire and werewolf start appearing. But we will explain that on the other video. And that's it for the Dead Rails Explained lore. Please like and subscribe cause my phone was burning while making this. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you guys, see you in another video. And
SALAMALEKUM, alaikum salam.